Hi there. Welcome to Gigi's Place. You know, today is going to be kind of an interesting day because we're doing something very different. I have a song to sing for you, and I'm going to read you half of a book. When we recorded this just a few minutes ago, the book is a very long one, and so we couldn't do it all in one episode. It's too long, so we're going to just start with the song, and then we'll read some of the book, and then you have to come back next week to hear the second part, okay? So let's go and listen to the music. Welcome back. So good to see you again. I have a special song to sing to you today. I've already recorded it on my keyboard, so let's see if I can sing it to you. Jesus came to earth one day, a long, long time ago. He came to show us all God's way to live and love and grow. Then he went back to heaven to build a home for me and you. And one day soon I'll be with him, and then his face I'll see. Jesus lives in heaven, that's why you can't see him. Way above the clouds so high, you can't see him with your eyes. But he is up there watching me, and here's the very best part. Yes, Jesus lives in heaven, but he's also in my heart. Jesus lives in heaven, but he's also in my heart. We talked about that the very first time you came to Gigi's Place, didn't we? Yeah, when we talked about the helmets. It's been a busy day of filming here at Gigi's Place, and we want to thank you for coming. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them below. And if you want to know more about Gigi, where she's going to be, some of her new projects, you can find all that information plus some pictures of all the cats at meweldon.com. So I had to move things over just a little bit because when I was playing that keyboard, I had to hit the button and my keyboard's way across the room. I couldn't reach it, so I had to move it over. I kind of like being over here. Let me turn the camera just a little bit. See my Yoda? Don't you love my Yoda? Listen, everybody. I want you to know that you are welcome to Gigi's Place anytime. On the weekdays, on the weekends, morning, noon, or night. We're just happy that you are here with us. And if you have anything that you want to say to Gigi, if you want to ask a question or write a comment, you can do that right below in the comment section. That's okay. So today, can you guess what we're talking about? Heaven. Heaven. In this Bible, in all the Bibles, Jesus came to earth for lots of reasons, but one of them is to show us what heaven's like. Did you know that this is not the only life we have? Wow, this one's going to be over like that for some people. Some people stay here on this earth for over 100 years. Some people not very long. Some people very, very, very short. But this is not the end. Where we're going after this is heaven. I got a book I want to read you. Here it is. It's another flip book. And this one says, "Hi, Mom, I'm home." And then do you see this? Jeremy's story. Now, this book is a book that Gigi wrote when her little boy, Jeremy, went to heaven. I don't know if this is the real live truth, but you know, it's an imaginary what if, let's say, because nobody can write a letter from heaven and get it to us here on earth. That's just not going to happen. But that's what this book is about. As if Jeremy was writing a letter to his mom, me. Okay, are you ready? Hi, Mom. I'm sorry it took so long to get this message to you, but I had to find somebody to write for me. Remember, I only really learned how to read and write my name before I left you. I didn't know how to write long letters at all. Well, anyway, my new friend John is writing for me, and he writes real good. Wow, what a trip! At first, I was just riding my bike down the road in front of our house when I got kind of worried. I knew I wasn't supposed to be out on that road, so I tried to turn around and come back. And all of a sudden, this big truck came whizzing down the road, and I heard some horrible noises. But before I had time to even think, I saw this beautiful light, and then, Mom, I saw him. Yep, it was Jesus. Just like I imagined he would look. I can't get this where the light is not wrong. He has the kindest, most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. Well, except of course for yours. He picked me up in his arms and we went somewhere really fast. I don't know where we went because I've never been anywhere but Texas and New York before, but I just know this wasn't either of those places. We were somewhere in the sky because the clouds were beautiful, even better than Texas clouds. And we weren't in an airplane, Mom. We were in the clouds. They were like fluffy smashed potatoes. So thick it looked like you could stand on it. I wanted to get down and jump on those clouds so bad. So I asked Jesus if he thought we could stop for a minute. You know what? He put me down on a big cloud and we played leapfrog. Wow, can he jump? We laughed and giggled and rolled around on those clouds. I wasn't one bit afraid either. Mom, he's really lots of fun, you know. And he always plays just like a little kid. We rested a little bit, and then Jesus picked me up again, and we kept going higher and higher. The stars were everywhere, and they were shining like big diamonds. And Mom, you know what? I think they were singing. I know you probably think I'm crazy, but that's just what it sounded like, singing. I didn't want him to think I was crazy, so I asked Jesus what all the noise was. He didn't even answer me. He just winked and smiled, like he already knew what I was thinking about the singing. After a second or two, we came to a really big gate. I mean, a really big gate. And it was open. There wasn't any doorknob on this gate or any lock. Boy, was I glad it was open because I didn't think the two of us could push that gate by ourselves. When we walked inside, I was sure wishing I had my sunglasses. It was so bright. Everything is gold. The walls, the streets, the furniture, everything. Well, okay, not everything, because there are trees and flowers and birds and animals and grass and other stuff, and they're definitely not gold. Inside, I heard more singing, but this wasn't stars. This was everything. The animals, the trees, the flowers, the birds, everything, and everybody sings songs to God. Wow. But Mom, you got to see the angels. Some of them look just like the angel on top of our Christmas tree. Some of them look like cowboys. And some look like, well, they just look like angels. Some are little and some are huge. Especially my new friend Michael. He's a big boy. I bet he ate his spinach when he was little, for sure. Some of the angels have golden harps that they play when they sing. Some of them are busy cleaning, and some of them are busy lighting candles and things. And some seem to be giving reports to Jesus and his daddy. It is noisy up here. But you know what? The angels don't have those gold circles on their heads, like the ones we made out of coat hangers for the Christmas play. Some of them have long curly hair. Some of them have things like little tablecloths on their heads. Jesus wears one of those when he isn't wearing his crown. And guess what his daddy wears? Sorry. My friend John says some things are surprises for when you get here. And I just can't tell you everything. You'll just have to wait and see that one for yourself. It's been a busy day of filming here at GiGi's Place, and we want to thank you for coming. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them below. And if you want to know more about GiGi, where she's going to be, some of her new projects, you can find all that information plus some pictures of all the cats at M.E. Weldon.